Yep, that's me. My name's Rachel. I'm a pre-service teacher, and I was pretty skeptical of technology in the classroom.
Good morning, first graders. So, as we begin our class today, I have a question for you.
I had a fear that more technology in the classroom meant more disconnection and more eyes on the screen instead of eyes on one another. But this skeptic has had a change of heart. So you may be asking yourself, how has my thinking changed in regards to technology in the classroom? My thinking really began to change when I realized how awesome iPads are. There are so many different apps out there, and the great thing is a lot of them are either free or incredibly affordable. My perspective of technology in the classroom continued to change as I realized that technology, especially with the iPads, really helps us as teachers meet the needs of our diverse learners. I think about in the realm of special education and all the different types of assistive technologies there are out there, but also as well as our students who have difficulties paying attention. There are so many different specific things you can introduce through technology that otherwise you wouldn't be able to reach all of your students as one individual teacher. And I think another great way to do this is through the one-to-one classrooms that we're seeing introduced today. So at first I was super skeptical of the one-to-one, but in our class we talked about the Apple classroom, where the teacher can actually connect all of the iPads or all of any of the devices that are there, any of the Apple devices, and either monitor what's going on their students' devices or be in control of it. So choosing what comes up on the student screens, and that is incredible. Once I heard that, my entire opinion of one-to-one was shifted, and I'm all on board for students being one-to-one. And in fact, I think I would really enjoy being in a school district that had that option. What are two of your new favorite tech tools for the classroom? Can we get a shout out for Adobe Spark? Yeah. The Adobe Spark apps have become my absolute favorite because they have the teacher and the student in mind. So using any of the three apps, I could create a lesson for my students, or I could have my students create a super engaging project that involves the higher tiers of Bloom's taxonomy. They're using critical thinking, and they're also being creative. As a teacher, a great way that you could utilize the Adobe Spark apps is by using the Adobe Video to plan a lesson for your substitute. So for example, this is a project that I actually created this semester. I created it over the world's biomes. And so down at the bottom, you can see the various elements that I inserted. They're just pictures that I either found online or through Pinterest. And then you can record your own voice over top each of the images so that the students are familiar with exactly what you're teaching and kind of your teaching style as well. And then at the top, you have three different options between layouts, themes, and music. So what I love about this is it's so simple to use, especially thinking about being an elementary school teacher. This is a lot simpler than iMovie is, and I'm confident that I could use it, so I'm confident that my students could use it as well. And to introduce my second favorite app, Weebly. Yes, this skeptic has truly had a change of heart. Weebly has become my second favorite app. I am now a huge proponent of having a teacher website. Number one, I think that it really bridges the gap between the classroom and in the home, especially for parents to be able to peer into the classroom, maybe being able to display the students' work, but also getting to know me as their child's teacher a little bit better. I also think it's a great idea when it comes to applying for new jobs. And also to share ideas between teachers. So when it comes to being a teacher, having something like this could be really incredible for a lot of people. Also, it's a way to express yourself. It's a way to get your ideas out there and create more community. And I think teachers just can't get enough of that. good support. To wrap things up, it's been a really great semester. Yes, I've really learned a lot and my perspective has completely shifted. I am pretty excited to use technology in my classroom and I think my students are really going to benefit. So DED318, thank you.